All right, good afternoon, cyber friends. It's the Midi Man coming at you again from Walk Studio, back in Studio B. And we want to say we give God all the praise and honor, give Him all the glory for life, health, and strength. We thank Him for it. And we thank Him for all the cyber friends in my inner circle. Y'all know who you are. We come to you this afternoon after a Sunday morning of online calls with the different churches, my home church, as well as my First Sunday church, which this is First Sunday, July, New Salem CME, and the y'all Missionary Baptist Church, and we want to give them a shout out and everything. And Middleman came. I see what y'all see where I said the title of the video. You should automatically. It should tell you what this video is automatically going to be about, to a degree. I'm going to take my time with this one, y'all. So it may go a little longer, but I am going to take my time with this one to elaborate on a few things and to clear up a few things and hopefully to settle a few arguments that might be going around. The many, what I should say, sides of Ernest J. Walker. First of all, let me say that this life has been an interesting one, yet going on, thank God. I've had a chance to meet a lot of different people, different walks of life, on the professional side as well, entertainment world as well. I've met a lot of those, and in other words, it's kind of hard to impress Midi Man. It's kind of hard to impress me because of the fact that I've been exposed to a lot of different things, and I'm not very easily impressed. But nevertheless, I will say this here, that over the years I have learned a very, very, or I should say not a hard lesson, but I learned in life that in dealing with people, nobody's alike. God did not make no two people alike. And I've always tried to understand. I tried my best to understand and to look at things from more than just one side. I never been one to just take one thing and judge it, everybody by one opinion. In other words, I would always be objective and to look at things from not only my point of view, but look at it from another individual's point of view and see what no wonder we can't come to the same conclusion because none of us sees things just alike. I guess what I'm saying, y'all, when I said the many sides of Ernest J. Walker. Y'all know me on the net these past few years. I've been on the internet now for over 20 years. Um, I won't say I came on the internet at its inception, but I was very close. I was very close. Um, I knew something about the technology before it actually became a reality. I say it like that because when personal computers were first introduced, I was there. Matter of fact, in 1983, 84, when I graduated from Andrew College, we didn't even have personal PCs the way we got now. We didn't have them. Now, there were computers, but that was not the way what we have now. Uh, the personal computer, as I would say. But at any rate, the many sides of Ernest J. Walker. Let me say, first of all, y'all know me as a deacon. I call myself Deacon Walker. Y'all know me as a minister of music. Y'all know me as the Midi Man. Y'all know me as Junior Walker. So those are the many names and the many sides of Ernest J. Walker. But I want to sit here and just bring all those together to tell y'all the true essence of Ernest J. Walker, in case you didn't know it. First of all, I've learned through the years to give people what they want. And I learned that was a hard lesson to learn, but I learned it. The OJs came out with a song years ago called just that. It was named just that, give the people what they want. I'm one that I will give you exactly what you want. First of all, people, you cannot make anyone have no specific opinion about you. Not everybody you meet gonna like you. See, that's the one thing a lot of people can't deal with. Most people think that everybody ought to just embrace them and love them to death. But people, let me tell you something. Let me give you a wake-up call. Everybody is not gonna like you, regardless of what. I don't care what you do. I don't care what it is that you could be a great whatever you want to be. Whatever people want to think about you, they're gonna think that anyhow, regardless of what. You can be the worst person on the east side of the Mississippi River. There's somebody gonna speak well of you. And then you can be the best person on Mount Everest, and some people gonna still speak the worst of you. You understand what I'm saying? So you can forget about ever having everybody to like you. But it's one thing the Minuteman have I came to know and understand and learn over these last 58 years I've been on this planet. It is not what you think about me that has any bearing on my destiny or my view and my viewpoint on the way I'm gonna look at a thing. Now you can hate me all you want. That's your prerogative. That's on you. I don't like that Deacon Walker. I don't like Minuteman. Well, you know what? That's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. I got the same one when it comes to you. I may not like you. That's my prerogative. But is it any substance in that? No. There's no substance in that. Let me tell you something, people. You cannot make people treat you in no certain way. You cannot do that. Matter of fact, I don't want anybody to be made to do something for me. I learned this here from my cousin, Reverend Michael Walker, and never will forget it. He told me, he said, if you got to ask people, and when it comes to like gifts or whether it comes to your birthday or Christmas or whatever it might be, if you got to ask for a gift, you shouldn't even want it. He was right. If you're not doing anything for me from your heart, in other words, I want a person to be able to say they wanted to do that for me. And they did it by showing me that without any coercion whatsoever, they did it because they wanted to bless me. That's the best gift that you can get in this young world, entire world. You cannot beat that. So what I guess I'm saying this morning or this afternoon, my brothers and sisters, I thought about it. I said the many sides, the many faces, the many names of E.J. Walker, Ernest J. Walker, but a lot of people still don't really know me per se. That's it in a nutshell. First of all, let me say this here. I don't kiss butts. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm like one of my other cousins said, I got a bad back. It don't bend to kiss nobody behind. It don't do that. No, I don't have to do that. See, in other words, your opinion of me has nothing to do with my productivity, because I'm gonna do just what God enabled me to do. I'm gonna do it with or without your approval. It doesn't matter to me what you think about it. If I can do it on my own, I will do it. If I can't, I will try to find some assistance to do it with. I will try to find some, but if I cannot find a sister, I will do everything I can myself in order to get it done. So you see, I don't sit around and just, I'm not gonna cry because you don't like me. I am not gonna cry because you went to somebody talking about me. Hey man, people talked about Jesus Christ. People talked about Jesus Christ. And people are not going to endorse everything that you do. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how good or bad you are. There are some people got their mind made up. It's like a preacher said, Reverend E.L. McKinney. I never will forget. He said, how did he have this? He said, he learned that you can go to Colgate University or Princeton and still, whatever people want to think about you, they're going to think that anyhow. If they want to think that you are somebody, then you are somebody. But he said he don't care if you go to Colgate or MIT. If people want to think you nothing, well, in their eyesight, you still nothing, regardless of what you do. So why should you sit around and worry about what other people think or why they didn't do this for me? They did this for so-and-so. They did. Well, you know what? Life is not fair. Let me just knock, people. Life is not fair. But God is. People say he's not. Favor isn't fair, but God is just God. All you got to do is do what you know is right. You can't stop other people. You can't make nobody do nothing to people. It is called self-control. You cannot control nobody but yourself. Nobody but yourself. So it need me, 58 years old middle man, Ernest J. Walker, and all the other names that go along and associated with Ernest J. Walker, like I said, the deacon, or the middle man, Junior Walker. Those are the three net names that I have now. And like I say, as a deacon, that's me. And as a musician, a minister of music, that's still me. If you hear middleman most of the time on the net, it's going to be about me. Those are the many names of the Ernest J. Walker. But the many faces of the middleman, I'm just letting y'all know. And I hope that this will help somebody. Stop sitting around all day long moping about people don't like me. I wonder what did I do. You ain't got to do nothing to people that don't like you. You don't have to do anything. Just don't be in other words, I had one of my former pastors. His name was Reverend W.C. Sibley. And I never will forget what Reverend Sibley used to always say. He said, just because people put your name up on every sign and board, you just don't supply the paint. In other words, I don't care what you think about me. I care more what God know about me. What you think don't matter to me at all. And it's not going to put not one spoon of food in my mouth. Neither is it going to take one spoon of food out of my mouth about what you think. What we need to do, we need to just trust God and do good. Let us do what we are supposed to do, trust God and do good. And all that other stuff will take care of itself. Because let me tell y'all something. I'm not saying this here just to say it. I done lived it. When God bless you, can't nobody curse you. What's for you, you will get what's for you. If you just be patient. Be patient. What's for you will come. Just because you see others, when I see other people being blessed, it does my heart good. I don't sit around and wish folk bad. I don't wonder why they get that. None of my business why they got it. Just be happy when yours come. People, we need to get real about this thing. You know, I'm just gonna say it one more time. Ernest J. Walker, the middleman, Deacon, Junior Walker, all of the above. It's still middleman. But just remember, you learn life. In other words, you live life in forward motion, but you really learn it in reverse. You really learn it in reverse. You can't foresee things until you done went through it. In other words, you have to go through. In order to get to the next level, you have to go through. You, in other words, that's just the learning, that's the growing process. If you don't go through something, you're never going to understand. You're not going to understand to help anybody else. How can you help me get to a destination that you don't know nothing about? Amen. Amen. With that being said, I just hope that this helps somebody. I don't know why I did this video, but other than I did want to do it to let everybody know the many names of the Ernest J. Walker that I have on the net and everything. So once you see them names associated, all speaking about me. In other words, and we thank God for each and every one of y'all, and we hope that whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, please, ma'am, please, sir, come on out of it. I'm yet trying to get that song together, and we're gonna do what we got to do. In other words, so we just asking all the cyber friends to keep your eyes and ears open. Y'all just keep watch. We done got the website rebuilt. I already done did a little touch-up work on it. Not much, but I done some things. I put a new video up. And so we gonna start right there, and hopefully we'll go forward. I will hopefully, I'm just gonna say it like this. Hopefully within the next week or so, maybe I know something about whether or not how I'm gonna publish my book. Is it I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna go through a traditional publisher, or I'm gonna publish it myself the best way I can. But I want to do it right. I don't want to just throw anything together and throw it out there. So, with that being said, whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, please, ma'am, please, sir, come on out of it, because it's gonna come to nothing. Till the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first. This is Middy Man saying peace and good afternoon. Have a great Sunday.